Hello and welcome in to uh, Diamond, Missouri, where we are back for day two action of the Gym City Classic. We are picking this one up a little bit late as we were late getting into town. I didn't realize this was. All right, now I think we are set up after we had some technical difficulties where the my program just straight up just shut down as Asa Lassiter hits another uh, shot here. Lockwood's got an early lead at 19-12, and this is, there's a lot of inexperience on this Lockwood team, which we will get into here in just a few. However, um, youth has proven to be just fine as there's 5 seconds remaining here in this opening quarter. I realized that we're late getting in. Couldn't get out of school any earlier than I did. Um, but we are here now for day two action of the Gym City Classic as we're down to 2 seconds left. This one's going to go out of bounds. 19-12 is going to be your first quarter score in favor of Lockwood. And it's been a we're gonna step aside real quick while we continue getting everything finished up.
Thank you for tuning in to this edition of High School Basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Ready to be a key player? At Newstream Enterprises, we play to win and have fun leveling up our game. Visit newstreaming.com to find your spot on the roster as an employee owner. You'll have a stake in the outcome, sharing the rewards for every victory you help achieve.
OMB Bank is proud to support high school basketball across the Ozarks this season. Experience community banking at its best.
All right, welcome back in. Lockwood enjoying a 19-12 lead here after the first quarter of action in the final game of the quarterfinal round of the girls' side of the bracket. As we take a look at what the side looks like, the winner of this one will take on the top seed, the Miller Cardinals, and I'll be on Thursday at 4 p.m. The loser will take on Seneca at 8:30. Also, after Miller defeated Seneca 67-38. Also, Diamond defeated East Newton 68-35 last night, and Sir Coxey 64-16 over Macaulay Catholic. So this is the final game of this quarterfinal round as the second quarter is getting going, and it's been Asa Lassiter and Hadley Abiati so far for the Lockwood Tigers, a couple of freshmen, as a 3-ball up and good by Peyton Lassiter. And she's on the board. 22-12, your score. College Heights has the experience and the size advantage. And 3-ball, no good. Rebounded by Libby Fanning. Libby Fanning, she's got 8 early on. And that's going to be a key piece for the Lady Cougars. (14-22) the score right now. Lassiter looks to get something going. Pass it out to Griffin in the corner. Griffin in a cross court pass to Peyton Lassiter. Lassiter just at the 3, no good. This time brought down by Fanning. Fanning kicks it ahead and one. Strong finish there by number 25 of College Heights. That's Kinley Marsh, a 5'10" senior. Free throw, no good as we go back the other direction. And a pass can be deflected out of bounds. Lassiter, Abbiati both have 9 points for Lockwood. Libby Fanning leads the way with 8 for College Heights. Or, I'm sorry, New Heights, rather. And that New Heights 3 is going to be no good. And an air ball is going to go out of bounds. Lockwood brings the ball up once again, very young, as Peyton Lassiter shot no good. She's going to kick out to her sister, Asa. And she's up to 11. Lassiter, relatives of the Baxter family up in Stockton, actually got told by John Baxter, you make sure to come out and check out these Lockwood girls. And so far, I am not regretting that decision. And a foul is going to be called on the putback from New Heights. Libby Fanning goes to the line for 2. Be a full day of action here. We got 2 as the boys will start off their side of the bracket with a couple of games. Springfield Catholic will take on the Sarcoxy Bears after this one. And then in the nightcap, the Mount Vernon Mountaineers take on the El Dorado Springs Bulldogs. So you can stick with us all night long. We're going to be here in the Gym City for day 2 of the tournament. In day 1 of boys action. Libby Fanning's free throw is good. Goes back the other way to Lockwood. Haley Abadati shot no good. Going to kick out. Peyton Lassiter's 3-pointer no good. And sister Asa goes in and gets fouled. Going in for the rebound. 7 freshmen make up this Lockwood squad, as Lassiter's going to be called for a walk here. New Heights pass intercepted, and Peyton Lassiter's shot is blocked. Big time block there from Allie Stout, the 5'3" junior. I'd imagine she doesn't get a ton of blocks, but man, she made that one worth it. Lassiter goes inside, Atabati Lassiter back to Hadley, and a nice hero move, no good. And Libby sends that one away. Libby Fanning, at least her second block that I can remember. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. We're uh, jumping in this one a little bit late. Four minutes and 52 seconds remain in this opening half of the night. Abiati, no good. New Heights goes the other direction. And Stout with a three, no good. Rebounded by College Heights, and this one is good. Number 25, Kinley Marsh, gets her second bucket of the game. It's been a good quarter so far for New Heights after trailing 19 to 12 to start this second quarter. They have brought the game back within five. Libby Fanning goes back to the free throw line. It's a 6-foot senior. First one is good. She's got 10. Second free throw up, and this one's going to be good as well. .356 remains in this opening half. Cross pass to Abiati, no good. And Lassiter, fighting for it, ends up unable to come down with it, and the ball's going to go back to New Heights. Actually, New Heights 24-21, back within a one-possession game. And they got the ball. Lockwood putting on a bit of a press here. Diamond press. New Heights able to break it, looking to get something going. Jesselyn Beaver go into Fanning. Fanning triple team. She falls on the ball. And finally a tie-up is called. Possession's going to stay with the Cougars. And a three good by Ava Lett. Lett's defender got caught up in a screen. Left her wide open from the corner, and we have a tie ball game. Lassiter drives baseline. Looks finds Abiati. Abiati is going to go baseline now. And she's going to step out of bounds. She looked like she was bumped a little bit by College Heights defender. Not going to get the call. Lockwood back out in a box. And this one's going to be broken. Three ball up. Three ball no good. And it'll be off the hands of Lassiter. Goes out of bounds. 24-24 is your score after trailing at one point. It was 19 to 12 after the opening quarter. New Heights not going to get that three to fall. We're going to go back the other direction. 2.5 minutes remain in this second quarter. Abiati to Lassiter. A lot of freshmen on the court right now for Lockwood. only number 5, Callie Griffin, not a freshman on the court at the moment. And she is only a sophomore. Only 2 players on the roster, not freshmen. Amelia Cerrone and Callie Griffin, only 2 listed players, not freshmen. Ball out of bounds, can go back to Lockwood. Here with just under 2 minutes remaining. 3 ball up and good. Haley Abbiati with another 3 ball. She's up to 12. New Heights answers right back. There's 25, Kinley Marsh. She's up to 6. And another turnover goes back the other direction. New Heights, as it looked like it was going to be a 3 from the corner. Long 2 here, and good. Allie Stout. And that gives New Heights the lead, their first lead of the game. 28-27. And another turnover is going to put the ball back in the Cougars' hands. 1 minute remaining in this first half. Fanning working down low, getting double teamed. And as soon as she gets the ball, foul called on Brindley Ogden. Quick pass, up and good. Another one for Kinley Marsh. Held scoreless through the first quarter. She's up to 8 here in the second. 30-27. New Heights takes the lead. 3 ball up by Peyton Lassiter. No good. Rebounded by her sister, Asa. And she's going to get fouled on the putback attempt. To the line for 2. Lassiter's first free throw up and no good. Marsh can get a breather here for these final 21 seconds. Lassiter's second one up, and this one is going to fall. New Heights breaking the press. Yeah, fast break. No good. It was. And Lockwood back going the other direction. Ella Nelson off on the attempt. And 3 from the corner. Good at the buzzer. Abby gives Lockwood a 1-point lead going into the break. That's her 15th point of the opening half. And 31-30 is going to be your halftime score as we are going to take a break here in just a minute. Actually, we're going to go ahead and take a break and then we'll be right back for your halftime recap.
Thank you for tuning in to this edition of High School Basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises, we play to win and have fun leveling up our game. Visit newstreaming.com to find your spot on the roster as an employee owner. You'll have a stake in the outcome, sharing the rewards for every victory you help achieve.
OMB Bank is proud to support high school basketball across the Ozarks this season. Experience community banking at its best at OMB. Enjoy the customer service you expect from your hometown bank, plus personal, business, and digital banking solutions to fit every need. Visit OMB online at ombbank.com or any of their convenient locations in Ash Grove, Buffalo, Carthage, Mount Vernon, Springfield, and Walnut Grove. OMB Bank. Community banking made better. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 733051. Now back to the voice of Southwest Missouri Sports, Skyland Akins. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of high school basketball on Southwest.
Welcome back to Diamond, Missouri, as we are here for the Gym City Classic Day 2. As this one has already started out to be a better day of basketball than last night was, as 3 turbo clock losses or wins, I guess you could say, for Southwest Conference teams. I've set up 3/4 of the final of the semifinal matchup. Taking a look at this one right now, it's the another Southwest Conference team. Lockwood leads 31-30, and so far it has been the Hadley Abbiati show, as she's got 15. Asa Lassiter has 12. Callie Griffin with 1, and Peyton Lassiter has hit a 3 for her 3 points. As for New Heights, Libby Fanning's led the way, 11 points. She's been very good for the Lady Cougars for the last several years. Kinley Marsh has got 8. Number 2, Julia Sanchez has got 2. Ava Letts got 3. Jesselyn Beavers got 2. And Allie Stouts got 4. The Lady Cougars outscored the Lady Tigers 18-12 there in that second quarter. And it's been back and forth. It's whenever Lockwood's been able to keep control of the ball and handle it a little bit, they've seen a lot of success early on. It's just going to be a matter of, can the freshmen continue to be disciplined and not turn the ball over? That's going to be the story of the rest of this ball game here. Take another look at the bracket, how it's shaping up. Miller advances to the winner's bracket after a 67-38 victory last night. Diamond Wildcats advanced over East Newton 68-35, and Sir Coxey dominated McCauley Catholic 64-16, and that's going to set up a Diamond versus Sir Coxey all Southwest Conference matchup. They're in that second semifinal game. Lockwood trying to make it a all Southwest Conference semifinal period with a win over New Heights here. Taking a look at the boys' side, as you can see, or I'm sure you can hear in the background, Springfield Catholic Fighting Irish getting set for their ball game against Sir Coxey coming up here after this one's over. And then we will also have Mount Vernon and Eldo in their pool play coming up later on tonight. We're going to step aside here for a few minutes as we hear from our generous sponsors. I'm going to say thank you again to New Stream Enterprises and Old Missouri Bank for their support of our broadcast all season long. And so we want to go ahead and shoot it down to them.
Thank you for tuning in to this edition of high school basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises, we play to win and have fun leveling up our game. Visit newstreaming.com to find your spot on the roster as an employee owner. You'll have a stake in the outcome, sharing the rewards for every victory you help achieve.
OMB Bank is proud to support high school basketball across the Ozarks this season. Experience community banking at its best at OMB. Enjoy the customer service you expect from your hometown bank, plus personal, business, and digital banking solutions to fit every need. Visit OMB online at ombbank.com or any of their convenient locations in Ash Grove, Buffalo, Carthage, Mount Vernon, Springfield, and Walnut Grove. OMB Bank. Community banking made better. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 733051. Now back to the voice of Southwest Missouri Sports, Skyland Akins. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of high school basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises, we play to win and have fun leveling up our game. Visit newstreaming.com to find your spot on the roster as an employee owner. You'll have a stake in the outcome, sharing the rewards for every victory you help achieve.
OMB Bank is proud to support high school basketball across the Ozarks this season. Experience community banking at its best at OMB. Enjoy the customer service you expect from your hometown bank, plus personal, business, and digital banking solutions to fit every need. Visit OMB online at ombbank.com or any of their convenient locations in Ash Grove, Buffalo, Carthage, Mount Vernon, Springfield, and Walnut Grove. OMB Bank. Community banking made better. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 733051. Now back to the voice of Southwest Missouri Sports, Skyland Akins. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of high school basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises, we play to win and have fun leveling up our game. Visit newstreaming.com to find your spot on the roster as an employee owner. You'll have a stake in the outcome, sharing the rewards for every victory you help achieve.
OMB Bank is proud to support high school basketball across the Ozarks this season. Experience community banking at its best at OMB. Enjoy the customer service you expect from your hometown bank, plus personal, business, and digital banking solutions to fit every need. Visit OMB online at ombbank.com or any of their convenient locations in Ash Grove, Buffalo, Carthage, Mount Vernon, Springfield, and Walnut Grove. OMB Bank. Community banking made better. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 733051. Now back to the voice of Southwest Missouri Sports, Skyland Akins. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of high school basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises, we play to win and have fun leveling up our game. Visit newstreaming.com to find your spot on the roster as an employee owner. You'll have a stake in the outcome, sharing the rewards for every victory you help achieve.
OMB Bank is proud to support high school basketball across the Ozarks this season. Experience community banking at its best at OMB. Enjoy the customer service you expect from your hometown bank, plus personal, business, and digital banking solutions to fit every need. Visit OMB online at ombbank.com or any of their convenient locations in Ash Grove, Buffalo, Carthage, Mount Vernon, Springfield, and Walnut Grove. OMB Bank. Community banking made better. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 733051. Now back to the voice of Southwest Missouri Sports, Skyland Akins. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of high school basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises, we play to win and have fun leveling up our game. Visit newstreaming.com to find your spot on the roster as an employee owner. You'll have a stake in the outcome, sharing the rewards for every victory you help achieve.
Welcome back to Diamond High School, where we are just getting started here with the second half of play. The Lockwood Lady Tigers have a 31-30 lead on the New Heights Academy Lady Cougars, as Asa Lassiter gets the scoring going for the second quarter, in the second half. After the New Heights turnover, and the walk's going to be called there. Another freshman, Hallie Abbiati, gets a little too excited going to the bucket there. New Heights takes over 33-30. Here, as we just get started on the third quarter of action. New Heights overcame a 19-12 deficit after the first quarter to take the lead there late in the second. However, a three by Abbiati got the, as a travel is going to be called there, on number 2, Julia Sanchez. And Lockwood's going to take back over. A three there by Abbiati at the end of the second quarter gave Lockwood the slim 31-30 lead going into the second half. Lockwood, nice pass, we'll call it, from Callie Griffin to the other side, and we go out of bounds is Abbiati. I gotta make a correction. I think I had called Peyton Lassiter and Asa Lassiter sisters a little bit earlier in the broadcast. I have been told that is false information, that they are cousins. So, John, if you're still listening, I appreciate the help. Need all the help I can get. Lockwood takes back over after the turnover. 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Abbiati looks at Lassiter. Lassiter, nice little hop step and gets it to go. Really good little ball player, Asa Lassiter is, and just a freshman. There's a ton of freshman talent in this tournament all around. We saw a couple of them last night. Lainey Johnston for Miller has a tournament high up to this point, 27 points. She's a freshman. And three ball, no good. New Heights going to take it back the other way. And Diamond had a couple freshmen that looked pretty good. And Sir Coxey had several freshmen that looked pretty good. So it's the youth movement is starting here in the girls' side of basketball, and I mean that's not even talking about some of the other, some of these other small school talents, freshmen and sophomores. After last year's a three ball, no good. Libby Fanning gets it and one. As I fell a little bit behind on the scoreboard there. Couple really good freshmen, now sophomores across the area. And when you start thinking about that, instantly you got to start thinking about Ash Grove and the duo of Bristol Lathrop and Millicent Sapp, who we saw last week. Lily Carr at Spokane, I mean, as just a scoring machine. And Spokane they're going to have their fair share of struggles, as they have, I believe, 8 on their roster, and only 5 of them have ever played ball before this year. And jump ball was called, and Lockwood tried to say they have possession of the arrow. They don't, and it's going to go back to New Heights. New Heights back in the box press. Lockwood in the box press, and Abbiati gets the steal and goes the other direction. Lily Carr had 27 last night, I believe, against. This was going to be almost backcourt, but New Heights is going to come down with it. Lassiter's going to tip it out of bounds. I apologize with the camera there. And Spokane's gonna be one of those teams that I'm gonna want to see a few times just because of Lily, but they're gonna struggle. 35-35 is your score, approaching 4 minutes remaining in this third quarter, and a ball's gonna get tied up. This time it is gonna go back to Lockwood. Timeout's gonna be called by coach of the Lockwood Tigers, Clay Laster. We're gonna step aside. You are watching high school basketball here on Southwest Missouri Sports.
Thank you for tuning in to this edition of High School Basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises, we play to win and have fun leveling up our game. Visit newstreaming.com to find your spot on the roster as an employee owner. You'll have a stake in the outcome, sharing the rewards for every victory you help achieve.
OMB Bank is proud to support high school basketball across the Ozarks this season. Experience community banking at its best at OMB. Enjoy the customer service you expect from your hometown bank, plus personal, business, and digital banking solutions to fit every need. Visit OMB online at ombbank.com for any of their convenient locations in Ash Grove, Buffalo, Carthage, Mount Vernon, Springfield, and Walnut Grove. OMB Bank. Community banking made better. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 733051. Now back to the voice of Southwest Missouri Sports, Skyland Akins. Thank you for...
And welcome back to Diamond as we are in third quarter action of the final quarterfinal game of the Gym City Classic. Lockwood looking to make it an all Southwest Conference Final Four semifinals that would be played on Thursday, and a charge called on the Ava Let of New Heights. Asa Lassiter got in front and took the charge. And Lockwood with the ball with the chance to take the lead 35-35. Lockwood's had the lead for the majority of the game. Nice back cut there by Lassiter, just short. But she's going to get her own rebound. Her putback attempt to be blocked by Libby Fanning, but a foul's called. We'll see. Foul's going to be called on Fanning. That's her fourth. So that is something to be keeping an eye on here in this one. And Fanning's going to have to come out for, we'll see how long. That's a big blow. Asa Lassiter got 3 fouls. She's going to miss both free throws. So he's going to sit deadlocked here at 35. Just under 3 minutes remaining in this third quarter. And New Heights is going to turn the ball over. Lockwood on the break, and another walk. Callie Griffin got a little overly excited and gets called for the travel. And that's been something that we've seen quite a bit with Lockwood. You can tell they're freshmen still trying to catch up to the speed of the varsity game, really the high school game, period. As this is their first game of the season. This would be quite the statement if they're are able to knock off this New Heights squad. Ball goes out of bounds there on Kinley Marsh. Lockwood brings the ball back up. Lasser gonna pass it off to Griffin. Griffin to the top of the key, back to Lassiter, Asa Lassiter to Peyton, her cousin. 3-ball up, no good. And second chance points, good. Brindley Ogden, as a 3-point goes up the other way. And a lot of contact, the officials letting them play here. 37-35. Here, minute and a half remaining in this third quarter. New Heights looking to advance to the semifinals for the third straight year of the Gym City Classic. Ball gets tied up. Gonna stay here with the Cougars. New Heights didn't have far to travel. They are located down in Joplin at New Heights Church. Just as you're coming into town, foul's gonna be called there on Griffin. Be her third, team third. And now you got to start being careful if you're Lockwood. You got Asa Lassiter with 4, Abiotti with 2, Brindley Ogden with 3, Callie Griffin with 3, and Peyton Lassiter with 2. Second free throw good by Marsh. She's up to 9. So you really got to be careful, especially if you are, as Lockwood's going to get called for a handoff. Especially if you're Lassiter and Abiotti. Got to be very careful not to pick up that third or fifth foul. New Heights going around the outside. Ball's going to bounce off the knee of Beaver. Beaver's going to recover. Down to 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Lassiter kind of getting out of her way. Playing smart there. High IQ play, defensive play for the freshman. Ball's going to be eventually knocked out of bounds. I'm going to say, give a big thank you once again to our sponsors. A couple of sponsors that will be with us all year long. Old Missouri Bank and New Stream Enterprises. Say thank you. This broadcast would not be possible without your guys' contribution, and it is much appreciated. Don't go anywhere after this ball game. Actually, you'll have to go to our new YouTube live, as we will have boys action after this. Legend in the house, Jay Osborne. As ball's gonna be shot's gonna miss at the buzzer. 37-36. Well, I'll finish that thought when we get back. It's gonna be the fourth quarter when we get back. You are watching high school basketball here on Southwest Missouri
Thank
Sports.
you for tuning in to this edition of High School Basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises, we play to win and have fun leveling up our game. Visit newstreaming.com to find your spot on the roster as an employee owner. You'll have a stake in the outcome, sharing the rewards for every victory you help achieve.
OMB Bank is proud to support high school basketball across the Ozarks this season. Experience community banking at its best at OMB. Enjoy the customer service you expect from your hometown bank, plus personal, business, and digital banking solutions to fit every need. Visit OMB online at ombbank.com for any of their convenient locations in Ash Grove, Buffalo, Carthage, Mount Vernon, Springfield, and Walnut Grove. OMB Bank. Community banking made better. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 733051. Now back to the voice of Southwest Missouri sports, Skyland Akins. Thank you for
Welcome back to Diamond, Missouri, as we are getting ready to conclude our first game of the day. Lockwood holds a 1-point lead over New Heights Christian Academy here in the quarterfinal game of the girls' side of the bracket. As I was saying before, and it's going to be a showdown in a few things to really be watching. Both leading scorers, Asa Lassiter and Libby Fanning, with 4 fouls to start this fourth quarter of play. Jump ball called there. But stick with us all night long. We're going to have a couple more great matchups after this one. The Springfield Catholic Fighting Irish going to go toe-to-toe with Sir Coxey. And we'll have a legend in the house, Jay Osborne, who is multi-time state champion, multi-time blue and gold champion. One of the only ones as a 3 is good by Peyton Lassiter. She's got 6. And whistle, got a timeout called by New Heights. And actually, the Coach Osborne, I believe the only coach to win multiple blue and golds at different schools, winning a couple with Pleasant Hope before starting his run of dominance at Nixa, where he's become a Missouri Sports Hall of Famer. He is now currently the coach at Springfield Catholic, so he will be in the house for the Springfield Catholic Fighting Irish as they take on the Sir Coxey Bears. And then a new era of Mount Vernon Mountaineer basketball as Coach Worley takes over for Coach Ray in the nightcap, as he will be taking on El Dorado Springs in his first matchup of as the head guy. Free ball no good, rebounded by Fanning, and up and good. She's up to 18. 38 to 40 is your score at the moment. Lassiter drives in, a lot of contact, gonna get called for a foul. Foul gonna be called on Jesselyn Beaver. That's her third. 6 minutes, 23 seconds remain in this ball game. It's been by far the best game of this tournament up to this point. All 3 games last night was a turbo clock decision. Lassiter's second shot, no good. And Fanning nearly could have been called for an over the back. That would have been her 5th. She gets away with it, gets the rebound. 41 to 38 is your score. And the ball goes out of bounds off the hands of New Heights. The New Heights contingency not liking it. I think they thought it went off of Peyton Lassiter. Referee says, nope, I saw it. She did not. She missed. Didn't hit her. 41-38. 3-point game in favor of Lockwood. 6 minutes remaining. Lassiter's free throw up and good. I know we've talked about it already. Lassiter making her high school debut here tonight, looking extremely good doing so. Foul on the rebound called on number 5, Callie Griffin for Lockwood. Fanning there right in the middle of everything once again. She's not letting the 4 fouls scare from playing her game, which I really respect. New Heights down the Fanning. Fanning gets the bucket. She's got 20. She now has the second most points in the tournament up to this point, behind Lady Johnson's 27. Lassiter is sitting at number 3 with 18. I had a graphic that I was planning on putting in to show that off the scoring leaders, but I was not able to get here in time to do so. So that's gonna have to wait till tomorrow. Lassiter with the good offensive board. She goes up baseline, no good. Rebounded by Abiotti, who's had a quiet second half. No good by Abiotti either. And New Heights has a chance to tie it or take the lead with a 3 ball. And Fanning shot no good. Rebounded by Marsh. No good again. And foul called on Marsh as she went over the back. And that's going to be her 5th, according to the scoreboard. And indeed, that is going to be her 5th. She fouls out with 9 points. That's a big blow for the Lady Cougars already. Libby Fanning also with 4 right now. And she's just going to get her 5th. Fanning stands straight up, and Lassiter drives right into her, gets the foul called. That's going to be the 5th. Or are they going to call it on? I think there is some confusion going on. They said they called it on. I'm not sure. They said they called that foul on number 2, Julia Sanchez. Lassiter gets the first free throw to go, and that's going to be a big time break for New Heights, as it looked like Libby Fanning, their best player, had just picked up her 5th foul. However, it's going to be Julia Sanchez that takes one for the team and gets her 5th. New Heights 3 up from the wing, no good, and Abiotti gets the rebound out of a pile, and Lassiter, nice spin move, no good off the board. Fanning with the rebound. Fanning, tremendous night. She's got to be sitting at a double-double. And Fanning with another opportunity, no good. Rebounded by Abiotti. And Lockwood's going to pull it out. 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this ball game. It's a 4-point game. It's been a tremendous game the entire time. Lassiter tries to get with that back cut, doesn't get there, and stolen right back away from Callie Griffin. Lassiter goes to the hoop and blocked. No good. And New Height's going to take back over. Actually, it's 44-40. 3 minutes remain in this ball game. It's been tremendous game. 3-ball up, no good from the wing. Going the other way is Abiotti. Abiotti find Lassiter. And Lassiter is going to pull it out here for just a moment. Down to 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Lassiter going to drive the lane. And good dish. No good. Going to be blocked once again by Fanning. Fanning maybe getting close to a triple-double. And a wild shot's going to go out of bounds. And a timeout call. We're going to step aside. You're watching high school basketball here on Southwest Missouri Sports.
Thank you for tuning in to this edition of High School Basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. This broadcast would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
Ready to be a key player? At New Stream Enterprises, we play to win and have fun leveling up our game. Visit newstreaming.com to find your spot on the roster as an employee owner. You'll have a stake in the outcome, sharing the rewards for every victory you help achieve.
OMB Bank is proud to support high school basketball across the Ozarks this season. Experience community banking at its best at OMB. Enjoy the customer service you expect from your hometown bank, plus personal, business, and digital banking solutions to fit every need. Visit OMB online at ombbank.com for any of their convenient locations in Ash Grove, Buffalo, Carthage, Mount Vernon, Springfield, and Walnut Grove. OMB Bank. Community banking made better. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 733051. Now back to the voice of Southwest Missouri Sports, Skyland Akins. Thank you for tuning in to.
Welcome back to Diamond as we are getting down to the nitty-gritty of it. 44-40 is your score, down to 2 minutes and 20 seconds. 3-ball up. No good. Rebounded by Fanning. Fanning goes back up. And foul called on 21, Brindley Ogden. That's going to be her fourth. I'm going to give 4 fouls to Ogden, 4 fouls to Callie Griffin, and 4 fouls to Asa Lassiter. First free throw up and good by Fanning. She's got 21. Fanning's second free throw is good. (42-44). Lassiter is going to draw a foul with 5 fouls on College Heights. She's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. This is the second year of 15 fouls in a quarter equals 2 free throws, doing away with the 1-and-1 bonus. First free throw, no good. You definitely want to hit this one, make it a 3-point game. And she does. 21 points for Lassiter. Not a bad day at the office for a freshman, making her first career high school appearance. Foul called on Callie Griffin, and that's going to be it for her as she gets her 5th foul, 3rd player to foul out. And we're going to get a timeout called on Lockwood. We're going to step aside. You're watching high school basketball here on Southwest Missouri Sports.
Thank you for tuning in to this edition of High School Basketball on Southwest Missouri.
Welcome back to the Gym City Classic. 42-45. Lockwood has the lead. Under 2 minutes remaining, about a minute 45 seconds. 3-ball up to tie, no good. And rebounded by New Heights. Found by Jesselyn Beaver. Beaver directing traffic. And Libby Fanning's done a fantastic job. She hasn't really adjusted the way she's playing. Shot up and good by Beaver. 45-44. It's a tough situation for a team full of freshmen. 5 freshmen on the floor right now for Lockwood. As Molly Heedman comes in after Callie Griffin picked up her 5th. And stop me if you heard this one before. Another player fouls out, this time for New Heights. Carly Doors. It's her 5th foul. Lassiter makes her first free throw, but makes it back up to a 2-point game, 46-44. Minute 11 remaining in this ball game. Second one up, no good. Just short out the front rim. And Lassiter nearly had made a lot of contact. She looked like she let up after the ball, trying not to get called for a cheap 5th foul. She didn't, but that allowed New Heights to put enough pressure on to force a travel. Wild shot goes off the board and into the hand of Lockwood. Lockwood with the ball going back up with under a minute left, 45 seconds in this ball game, 46-44, and Lockwood's going to have to foul, or New Heights is going to have to foul. 41.5 seconds remain in this ball game. Freshman Asa Lassiter to the line for 2. And it hits the first one. She's got 23. Extends the lead to 3. Second free throw is buckets again. Makes it a 4-point lead for Lockwood. 48-44. College Heights needs to get something going here. Don't need to force anything yet. 3-ball up and no good. And rebounded by Lockwood. Foul called on Beaver. And that's going to send Molly Heedman to the free throw line. Or so I thought. Since it's I'm not sure why not getting free throws here. Iabadi with the ball and runs into Libby Fanning. And that's going to be Fanning's 5th foul. She's going to foul out with 22 points. with 13 seconds remaining. What a game this has been to open up the second night of play and to wrap up the girls quarterfinal round as Abiotti gets the first one to fall. That makes it a 49-44 game. 13 seconds left. We're going to step aside. You're watching high school basketball on Southwest Missouri Sports. We are back here in Diamond for the final 13 seconds of this one. Lockwood coming up with a surprising victory here. And the reason why I say surprising is just the youth that they had. This is the first game of the majority of their roster high school career, as 7 freshmen and 1 sophomore has played the entirety of the game. Asa Lassiter, 24 points. She leads the game. Hadley Abiotti got 16. And a timeout's going to be called by New Heights. We're going to stay right here, though. Libby Fanning for New Heights finishes with 22. She got in foul trouble late, and she is out for the rest of it. But taking a look at the Gym City Classic girls bracket, it's going to be an all Southwest Conference semifinal Thursday, as Miller is going to take on the Lockwood Tigers and Diamond's going to take on the Circoxie Bears. On the other side, New Heights going to have an opportunity to respond against a bigger squad, the Syndicate Indians, and then East Newton and McCauley will face off as well. We'll be here for all of that one as well. Boys getting ready to get started. The Catholic Fighting Irish getting ready to take on Circoxie. After this one wraps up, then Mount Vernon takes on Eldo later on here tonight. 4.7 seconds left, and Peyton Lassiter, the cousin of Asa, gets another one to go. She's got 7. She's doing a fantastic job handling the ball as well. And that one is going to be good as well. 51-44, and 3-ball up, no good. And the Tigers are going to hold off for the victory. 51-44 is your final score. You can go through scoring leaders real quick. Lassiter leads the way, 24 points for the Lockwood Tigers. Hadley Abiotti's got 16. Peyton Lassiter with 8. Callie Griffin with 1. And Brinley Ogden with 2. For New Heights, Libby Fanning finishes with 22 points. Kinley Marsh with 8. Julia Sanchez with 2. Jesselyn Beaver with 4, and Allie Stout with 4. That's going to do it for our first broadcast of the night. Don't go anywhere. Join us for the remaining 2 coming up here in about. We'll probably come live here in about 10-15 minutes. Thank you for watching. Thank you to our sponsors once again, New Stream Enterprises and Old Missouri Bank. You've been watching high school basketball on